Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm your host, Veteran Mountain Man, and today we're going to talk about something that's really important. We're going to go over sanctuary states, particularly Oregon, and how it became a sanctuary state. And since this is Regulatory Tuesday, it's rather important to discuss this because although this wasn't a regulation, it was a law, it still shows an overreaching of legal precedents. In this case, the state is overreaching its legal authority that the federal government allows. So the statute specifically states that no state official or law enforcement agency can use money, equipment, or personnel for the purpose of detecting or apprehending persons whose only violation of the law is that the persons of foreign citizenship residing in the United States in violation of federal immigration laws. Notwithstanding subject, law enforcement agency may exchange information with the United States Immigration and Naturalization Service in order to verify the immigration status of the person, request criminal investigation information with references to the person's name in service records, and for the purpose of subjection to this section, the Bureau of Labor and Industries is not a law enforcement agency. Now, this was enacted by the Oregon Democrat legislature, and at the time, Oregon was almost entirely Democrat in its legislature and had a Democratic governor. Here's what's really funny. In order to work in the United States, you have to prove citizenship or resident alien status. If you're working without having proved that, you're working illegally and violating a separate law than immigration law. If you give your employer false documents, a forged social security card, or you're using somebody else's social security card, and a birth certificate that belongs to somebody else, effectively committing identity theft, you have committed a separate crime, besides crossing the border illegally without a visa. Why is it that statutes like this even exist? The whole intention of this statute was to protect people who don't even have a right to be here. And yet, it's hamstringing the state of Oregon and being used as a cudgel to try to force ICE, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, out of the state of Oregon, and is being used by Governor Kate Brown, who by all rights should not be the governor of Oregon, as a bully pulpit to try to force more liberal standing ideas on the state of Oregon, including things such as gun control and more criminal activities for people to engage in, such as stricter laws about property usage and things of that nature, which in turn turn people into criminals and therefore takes away their gun rights. This right here is a vicious cycle that has pushed the state of Oregon into almost a totalitarian democracy. And we need to stop this. So I'm asking all Oregonians to push again against this kind of referendums and against this kind of political nonsense and stop the insanity. We need to have a strong, well-regulated border because it's important to the safety of the nation, not because America doesn't have a heart. Well, thank you all again for joining me on this Regulatory Tuesday. Please remember to upvote and follow me on VidMe or thumbs up and subscribe on BitChute. You can also like and subscribe if you're catching me on YouTube in my syndication channel. Don't forget there are other social medias down below. I do interact on those social medias on a regular basis and maintain my feed as often as I can. So feel free to chime in and talk with me. I will get back to you when I'm available. Thank you all, and have yourselves a great day.